Okay, so today in this video, I'm going to reveal how much money I make from a YouTube channel with just a shy over 33,000 subscribers. And I'm pretty sure you'll be totally surprised to see the kind of numbers that I'm able to pull from this one channel alone. And generally, people have a notion that if you want to, let's say, make a sizable income from YouTube, you need like what, millions of subscribers and thousands or let's say millions of views. But you know what? That is simply not correct. You see, the kind of numbers or let's say the kind of earnings that you can get from YouTube depends on a lot of factors like the RPM, the CPM, how much advertisers are willing to pay, the country from where your viewers are from, the kind of videos that you upload, the niche of your channel, and also the duration. All of this matters, okay? By the end of this video, or let's say towards the end of the video, I'll explain more about as to why there is a huge disparity between the kind of money that you can make for a similar view. For example, let's say there is a channel A which gets around 10,000 views from United States, and also there is channel B which gets 10,000 views from India. Now, the kind of difference between the earnings from both these channels is going to be at least 10 times. That is to say, if channel A gets to make $1,000, the channel B won't even get to, let's say, make 10 or 20 or let's say 30 or $40. So that's the kind of difference that we're talking about. So what I'll do is I'll quickly jump onto my computer screen and I'll show you the actual earnings from that channel, and afterwards I'll give you some pointers as to why this channel is able to make such huge money. So let's quickly get started. Alright, so this right here is one of many YouTube channels that I manage, and today in this video I'm going to reveal the numbers for this particular channel right here. And as you can see, this channel has got like 33,333 subscribers. Actually, that's an interesting number, by the way. So yeah, it has a little shy over 33,000 subscribers. And here you can see the views is like, okay, I'll get that to in a bit. If I move over to the analytics section right here you can find a detailed analytics of the channel. And as you can see in here, the channel has managed to get around 347,000 views in the last 28 days. And the watch time hours is almost close to 20,000. And I managed to get over 4,400 subscribers in the last 28 days. And I'm pretty sure you guys are interested in the numbers part. But before that, let me actually make something clear. So this 347,000 viewers that you see here is kind of inflated, mostly because I worked with a AI company or a brand and they used one of my videos for running their ad campaign. And that in itself bought like a good chunk of this viewers. So mostly it is in the range of, you could assume, let's say 200 to 250k. So that's safe to assume. For that reason, the RPM and all other metrics is also skewed a little bit. So in mostly it is, normally it is in the range of 200 to 250. So here you can find it as 347. Okay. So just making that thing clear. And now we are all interested in the revenue part, or how much money this channel makes. So I'll move over to the revenue tab right here. And as you can see, in the last 28 days, this channel has made like 1,104 USD or United States dollars. And maybe I can go to the settings and change the currency to Indian rupees. Okay, Indian rupee. I'll click on save. Let's see. See, the channel has managed to make 94,563 rupees in the last 28 days. And in a per day basis, it's like 3,500, 2,300, 3,600, and the highest I guess is around 4,700. Oh, 5,005 rupees. Okay, so as you can see, this channel has got only like three. All right, so we got another subscriber, but this channel has got only like 33,000 subscribers, and yet we are able to, let's say, make like 94,563 rupees. Maybe I can put it to, let's say, for the month of April. So it is like 91,000, and maybe I can change to March as well. And there you go, 85,359 rupees. Maybe I'll set it back to, let's say, USD. Click on save. So basically, this is the kind of money that I'm able to make from a channel with only 33,000 subscribers. And now if you say, okay, if you say to someone that you are a YouTuber, and they'll be like, okay, how much subscribers do you have? And you will say like, okay, I have 33,000 subscribers. And none of them is going to believe that you make over $1,000 from this channel. And the primary reason why this channel gets to make like more than $1,000 with such relatively low number of subscribers and views is mostly because of the viewers. Okay. So there are two main things, or let's say two main things that I'll attribute the higher earnings to. So first is obviously the visitors or the viewers. So this channel has got a lot of these viewers coming from countries like the US, UK, Canada, and all that. Okay, so we have a lot of these tier 1 country traffic to this channel. And apart from that, the second important thing is obviously the topic or the niche of this channel right here. So basically I post content related to AI and that is the reason why I get to make a lot more. So companies in the AI space are willing to spend more money, or let's say the RPM and CPM figures in the AI industry is much higher than in any other. For example, let's say you have a lifestyle channel, a vlogging channel, a cooking channel, or let's say some kind of other channel like that. In that case, the advertisers are not willing to pay nearly as much. If you have a vlog channel, if you can expect to get, let's say, an RPM of $1, with a channel in the AI space, you can expect to make at least 6 to 7 times more. That is to say, $6 or $7 for the same 1,000 views. So that is to say, we have a channel A that is on, let's say, a vlogging channel and gets an RPM of $1, and the channel gets around 100,000 visitors or viewers per month. So the channel gets to make like $100. And the same place, there is channel B in the AI space, and this channel has got like, let's say, an RPM of $7. So now the channel B gets to make like $700. So that's the kind of difference that we're talking about. And now I'll scroll down a little bit. And as you can see here in the April month, we have already made $1,062. And I guess, so the data is only till April 26. So by the end of the April, we'll be like somewhere in the range of $1,200 to $300. In March, it was $987. In February, it was $655, January, it was $702, and in December, it was $772. And as you can see, the RPM here is $3.27, but it is not actually correct because, as I mentioned earlier, one of the brands that I work with recently ran ad for a couple of my videos about their product, and that is the reason why you're seeing an inflated number in here. So any which ways, I get to make like around more than $1,000 every month from this channel right here with only 33,000 subscribers. And now you know what is the even cooler part? That is brand deals and sponsorship. And as you can see, in the last 28 days, I have made like $1,104 from this channel right here. But the kind of money that I have made from brand deals is several folds higher, and I'm not actually revealing that numbers in this video today, but maybe in the future I'll make one video about that. But it is safe to assume it's like I'm not revealing anything as such, but it's crazy. Okay, so it's nowhere close to $1,000. So YouTubers gets to, normally what happens is that when your channel blows up or has a good number of following, or let's say view count, some of these brands will approach you and ask to promote their products on your channel. And if you agree, and you can mention quote a price, and if both party agrees, you can go ahead and do a sponsored content, or let's say publish a sponsored video, or let's say promote that product within one of your videos, and you get to make money. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm in the AI space, and the companies in the AI space are willing to spend, sort of a higher amount of money, let's say, compared to other industries, what I have felt. So the kind of money that I'm able to make from my channel with the kind of views that I get on average per videos is significant. Okay, I'm not revealing too much about that, but in which ways, the point is I get to make like $1,100 per month from a channel with just 33,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's the whole point. And now the sole reason I wanted to post this video is because not a lot of people realize how much money you can make from YouTube even with low subscribers count. And in fact, the subscribers count does not even matter. And all that matters is the views count, and also where your viewers are from, and also the niche. As I mentioned earlier, if your channel is in a space where advertisers are not willing to pay as much, obviously the kind of money that you'll make is going to be low, and also the kind of money that you can make from sponsorships and brand deals is also going to be on the lower end of the spectrum. On the flip side, if you start a channel in a relatively competitive niche, and also niches where advertisers are willing to pay more, you get to make more. And the AI space is actually a really nice example for the same. And where your viewers are from is also one important thing. If you create a channel and most of your videos, or let's say viewers, are from countries like India, or let's say that kind of countries, the RPM is going to be on the lower end of the spectrum, and the kind of money that you can make is going to be very limited. So the thing is, if you are very passionate about something, you can go ahead and start a channel based on that topic without having to look at, let's say, the revenue part or the numbers part. But if you're planning to start a YouTube channel solely because you want to make money out of it, and you're also, open to exploring things, new things and all that, what I would suggest you is do some research and find some high-paying niches in the industry, and then start a YouTube channel based out of it. And now in my personal case, I have a technology background, and I'm very much interested in AI, tech space and all that. And it kind of makes sense for me to make a channel on the AI space because I know what I'm doing, and I also know how to create videos revolving around AI and all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense. But in your case, the total story will be very different. So all you need to do is to find a niche with high earning potential and also you are capable enough to make videos on that particular topic, then you can go ahead and start a YouTube channel, and you don't have to worry about the low number of subscribers or view count that you get. I mean, a single brand deal or sponsorship could actually get you like what, hundreds of dollars. That is what I'm mentioning right now. I'm not revealing the numbers as to how much I charge or anything as such, but the whole point is, if you have any plans to start a YouTube channel, do it. This is the right time. And you know what? If you open the YouTube India, or let's say youtube.com website, and if you do a refresh, you'll see that a lot of these channels or videos that are popping up on your recommendation page will have less than 1000 subscribers, and the channel will have, let's say, 20, 30 or even 100 subscribers. That is to say, YouTube is now promoting videos from smaller channels now more than ever, and this is the right opportunity for you to capitalize on the same. So don't be like, okay, there are like a lot of other channels that are already having millions of subscribers, and if I'm like a small fish and if I go ahead and start a new channel, I won't stand a chance to get any views. Don't be like that. That's a completely false notion to have. So YouTube is promoting these small channels, and you can definitely make money and also increase the viewer base. Now that YouTube itself is promoting videos from such channels, it is the golden opportunity for you. Okay, so that's pretty much that I wanted to share in this video. So the whole point was to sort of make you aware about the kind of money that you can make. And I know not a lot of people are actually open to sharing these kind of sensitive data, but in any case I did. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.